Maybe I was confused, or did you feel it too? In that room, it suddenly just felt like it was.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Cindy Benjamin. It's a beautiful day, and I'm going to be kicking off right where we left off in our previous video on the same topic, modeling. I made a research and I got a lot of interesting questions which I'm going to be reading off today, and I'll be answering personally. So guys, stay tuned while I read the questions and answer them as well. So the first question here is, at what age should I join modeling? At what age should I join modeling? Well, basically, modeling doesn't have a specific age range. You can start as a baby, as a teen, as an adult. It depends on whenever you discover your passion, or whenever you discover that, oh, you have a thing for modeling, then you can actually go into it. So you see that there are baby models, we see Pampers today, you see baby cushion, baby cream. Those are models being showcasing for the brand. So if you're still young and you feel that there's still enough age on your side, and you really are, having interest towards this path and career, you can actually make inquiries and you contact some agencies and see where that takes you. So to the next question, says, I'm a student and I'm in school. Is it advisable to go into modeling while schooling? It is very, very reasonable. Why can't you go into modeling and you're in school? Well, I don't know what school you're in and I don't know where your level of education, but if you're in the university, then definitely why not? You see a lot of students are models, and you see girls these days winning pageantry, you see guys going for pageantry, and you see all these things. There are also students as well. You can actually be a model and a student. You see even abroad, you see students working and schooling, paying their school fees. You can actually pay your school fees, and that you can use modeling to pay your school fees. So why can't you be a model and work and school at the same time? It's actually very doable, and yes, you can be a model and school at the same time. And also, we are going to go to the next question. It says, my friend says I look like a model. Can I become a model? Well, this one your friend is saying, is the friend a model manager? Well, if your friend is not a model manager, I would urge you to go and meet a model manager or an agency and let them examine you properly and see if you can actually become a model. So you cannot say, because my friend said I look like a model, you will not say, okay, I have the body, I have the face. You will not be assuming by yourself. No, it doesn't work that way. So please, if you feel that you want to be a model, or people are actually commending you that you have that look and the physique to be a model, just contact an agency, then go for an audition and see if you can be picked as a model, and that's where you can actually start from there. So now I'm going to my next question. It says, I'm fat and it's my dream to become a model. Can I still become a model? That's a very interesting question. You're fat. Well, if you're fat and you're tall, you can actually become a model. You can, be a plus size model. There are different ranges and categories of modeling. If you're short and you're plumpy, you can actually go into modeling as well, that you're not left out. In my next video, I'm talking about that in types of modeling. So there's a category for you with your body size. There's something called petite modeling. You can actually go into that as well, and you can just contact an agency and see which category you will fall into depending on your body size. Now moving on to the next question, it will be, is modeling a sin? Is it advisable for a Christian to go into modeling? My mother said that Christians are not supposed to go into modeling. Haba. Whoever asks this question, haba. Seriously, what is sin? In fact, what is modeling? Well, I talked about that in my previous video, so just please do well and watch that. Modeling cannot be a sin. It depends on what you even look at as sin and what the angle at which you're coming from. Modeling is just mirroring a brand's image to the public. For example, you see churches of today, it's not Jesus Christ that they're putting on billboards, it's the pastor and sometimes his wife, all looking beautiful, and that's it, they're mirroring their church to the public. So will you call that a sin as well? No. Modeling is art, modeling is beautiful, so you need to carry on that whatever you're advertising to the public. Will you call that a sin? That is just marketing. That is an advanced way of marketing to me. So you will not say, or I would not say, that modeling is a sin. So my final take on this particular question is modeling is not a sin. For goodness sakes, Esther won a pageantry in the Bible, so you cannot tell me otherwise. So please, we're going to move on to the next question, which says, do I need to pay before becoming a model? Well, because most agencies says I must pay to become a model. Well, many years ago, this idea was not really something that we talk about, because modeling wasn't really so rampant, and agencies could actually do well, and they had a lot of sponsors, so agencies could do well in sponsoring models. But unlike today, in fact, in Nigeria alone, we can tell that more than how many million girls wants to go into modeling. So you see that most agencies cannot chest such bills anymore, because the financial aspect is really high. So I feel that is why they said that you should pay and sponsor yourself. That is not really a bad idea. If your dream is worth more than how much are you going to pay? So I feel you should go for it. It's a price to pay to get to the top. Well, there's no problem with that. It's not a bad idea. Then I see this one. It says, do I need to sleep with model managers before becoming a model? I have been to so many agencies, and they've asked me to sleep with them. One said I must be his concubine. Is that a criteria to become a model? Ha! Sister! I know that a lot of ladies, a lot of girls, their ears will be up right now for this particular question. This is a very, very interesting question. Well, this question, it's a direct answer. I don't know what people want me to say, but this is a very direct answer. No, sis, no, you do not have to sleep with anybody to become a model. There are sexual harassment in not just modeling. There are sexual harassment in other professions in Nigeria, in fact in the world as well. So you cannot now tell me that just because one person says they want to take advantage of you, you have to just give in. In other institutions today, we've heard of, even in schools, we've heard of lecturers harassing and molesting students. So there are savages out there who do not mean well for people, who do not mean well for most especially girls. So before they offer their services, they will want you to take something in return. So please, modeling is not left out as well. You don't have to sleep with anyone to become a model. You can try out other agencies if a particular agency says you should sleep with them. No, please, there are other opportunities out there. You should not reduce your self-worth just because you want to go into modeling or because you want to start a particular career. Hell no. Even when people are overqualified for a job, you will still see these savages who still want to say, I want to get something from you in order to give you this particular job. So please, sis, not even in this profession, but in any other profession, as a lady, please do not get harassed just because you want a job or because you want to start your career. Please, I beg you. So that's my take on that. I would like to know if you have any other opinions as well. You can drop it in the comment section. But basically, let's just move on to the next. So this question says, model prostitutes. Ha, sister, please. Modeling is not prostitution. I remember those days where our parents would say, in fact, then they would usually say, oh, entertainment, you're going there to go into prostitution. This one is prostitution, that one is prostitution. No, please. Modeling is a job. Modeling is a career. It's for decent people. There are people in this career path that are graduates, that are master degree holders. So please, modeling is for the good people in society. I don't know where we have this misconception about this thing. That is why I'm here to talk about it. It is not. See, please, parents out there, do not zero your mind on the fact that, oh, because maybe you've heard some stories, you just feel that modeling is prostitution. No, prostitutes are on the streets. Modeling is a job. Please, I beg you. Modeling is not anything close to prostitution at all. So please, let's move on to the next question. Now, we are saying, it says, I have stretch marks. Can I go into modeling? Well, this question I think is really straightforward. Stretch marks and modeling are not 5 and 6. But you can actually manage it. You see, in some cases where your stretch marks are not, because in these days we've come to embrace stretch marks and we've come to realize that this is a natural thing. So if your stretch marks are in places hidden or places that are not so opened, you can actually go into modeling. Why not? Because it's not going to be revealing. But if you have extreme cases where you see you and stretch marks are fighting for space in your body, sister, please, I think you should reconsider or try to salvage that situation first. Try to handle that part of the flaws you have in your body before going into modeling. But there are some, because I know modeling can be really demanding. There are some cases where maybe you're an international model and you know your services are needed outside the country. You need to be flawless, you need to be spotless. So you see, even those hidden stretch marks, it doesn't even have to be there. So please, that is why it's more like a yes and a no answer. So it can go both ways. So please just talk to your agency and know where you'll be fit into before now just saying now because I have stretch marks I can't go into modeling. Sis, you'll be shocked. So guys, that'll be all questions for the day. Thank you so much for tuning in. In my next video I'll be doing a part 2 of this same topic. Please stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Thank you for watching, guys. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and give a thumbs up to my video. Also put on your notification bell because when the video drops I want you to be first to see it. Thank you so much, guys. I love you all. Mwah.
Wish I could cut myself loose, but I hold on to you. Now I'm in your city, wasting time.